Hey everybody, Kendra here. So I compiled a list of free videos on YouTube that are really helpful for healing emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, for being in a relationship with yourself, for being in a relationship intimately, and for being a really conscious parent, and for helping your kiddos. So some of these that are really important are how child trauma leads to addiction, 6 ways to heal trauma without medication, trauma in the nervous system, a polyvagal perspective, the Dan Siegel's hand model of the brain, med circle on gaslighting, 7 must-know signs of grooming by a sexual predator, healthy versus unhealthy relationships, the differences between good and toxic friends, healthy and unhealthy boundaries. Now, these are the most important videos in my opinion because they explain trauma, they explain how our brain functions, and they help us to look at relationships in our lives and really examine what we see, what has happened to us, and what might happen to people we know. And it really gives us a different perspective. And if a lot of you heard the grooming one with the sexual predators and said, oh no, that's not me. Well, with social media, you don't know what's going on the other end if you don't know the person or if your child doesn't know the person. So it's very important to pay attention to that and to have an open conversation around these things in your life, developmentally appropriate conversations with children or anyone you're giving care to, and being able to handle your own issues when it comes to these things if they're triggers for you, and getting help if it's a really big trigger for you, and working through it. Because if we open the door and shed light on all of these things, then we're able to do something about it. And that's just really, really, really important to me. And so these videos are all 10 minutes or less. And we all have 10 minutes or less in our life. We can listen to these videos while we're getting ready, while we're stretching, while we're brushing our teeth, while we're going to work, while we're headed to an errand. So there's not an excuse as to why you can't watch them, because they're not that long. It's a choice. And I invite you to watch them, to listen to them, and to really explore what this might mean for you. So if you value the content I create, please like, subscribe, and share.